Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
All right, so right now that we got the Facebook page out of the way, let's talk about a concept in dropshipping, which of course I need to set your expectations straight from the beginning. And I need to tell you, even though some of you might already know this, but dropshipping leaves you with a thin profit margin. Okay, so it's not like e-commerce where you're actually getting raw materials or you're stocking products. In that case, when you get products and you buy products in bulk and you stock them and you take care of delivery yourself, especially if you have operations going and if you actually are doing your job to cut down on the prices and optimize on delivery costs and all of those costs, your margin gets higher because you get to negotiate every single price along the supply chain. But when it comes to dropshipping, the thing that I don't like about dropshipping at all is that you have to just adapt to the prices of the market. You cannot refuse a price. You cannot tell a customer, hey, I refuse the fact that you're pricing this product at $10. You cannot. You just have to adapt to the prices. But nonetheless, it's an actual great business. Even though it leaves you with a profit margin that's not really huge, but you can actually make some decent money with this. And I'm really talking decent money. And also, you need to think about it as a business. Some people like to think about what they do in their spare time as a side hustle. Some call it hobby, some call it gig, but it's not like that. This is a business, right? I only got to where I am today and I only started to see any significant results after I started taking the business like a business. To me, it's no longer a side hustle or I'm just doing this for the fun of it or I'm just doing this to look smart. No. I'm doing it because it's a business, and a business is not a hobby. It's not a game, right? It's a business. And of course, a real or a fast reality check here. A business is about two things. It's about making money and serving the customer. That's it. No other thing. It's not I'm having fun. Having fun is a side part. But the reality of it is you need to make money and you need to serve the customers. If you're not doing both, it's not a business, it's just a hobby. And of course, you need to be selling what people need. A lot of people like to, I would say, they like to search a lot and they like to complicate things. They like to reinvent the wheel, as it were. But the reality of it is, do not try to reinvent the wheel and think of it like this. To those of you who don't like copying, who don't like reverse engineering, let me tell you a simple story. If somebody were to create a car today, right? If you wanted to create a car today, what would you do? Would you invent everything from the beginning, or would you take the science that already exists and actually use it to create a better car? The answer is I would take the science that exists today and use it to create a better car. Well, some people, they're making this mistake of not doing this. What they're doing in the opposite side is that they're trying to invent everything. They're trying to understand everything. They're trying to be on top of everything and not copy. And that's not what works. What works is to sell what people need, right? And in order for you to sell what people need, you have to do a lot of spying on the competition. That's why there are a lot of software out there you'll find that allows you to spy on the competition's best sellers. You can spy on the competition's ads. You can spy on their everything that they do, on their data, and for a reason. Because when something is working for somebody else, then chances are it could work for you, especially if it's a fresh thing that they did. And if you can see data that says the curve is going up with this. So it's much faster to go this route of going and finding somebody who's already successful at it, rather than trying to reinvent the wheel and create something from your own mind. Also, data is very important. So do not base your judgments in this business around your own opinions. Your opinion, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter in a disrespectful way, but I'm just saying that your opinion doesn't matter. All that matters is data, and all that matters is what's working right now. If something is working right now, that's what I need to be doing. If something is selling right now, that's what I need to be selling. If this is what people need right now, then this is what I need to sell. And I know a lot of people that are men. I know one of my friends, actually, you can go and check him out. His name is Jay Leo, right? He's a dropshipper. You can search for him. He has a course that he sells, which is very, very expensive. He sells it at more than $1,000. But his name is Jay Leo, and he's cracking 5 figures a month dropshipping. Okay, and not just not 10,000 above. This guy is making close to $100,000 a month dropshipping. And what this guy is basically, all he does is he's selling leggings, and he's relying on TikTok, using TikTok to sell leggings, and Instagram and influencers. And all he's selling is leggings, and he's a male. And the reason why he's doing that is because he understands that this is what the society wants for this time. This is what the need is. And so if there's demand for this, then that's what I'm going to be selling. If he probably said there like most of you would, and would say, no, I don't want to sell this. Well, chances are you're not going to make money. Of course, some of you are going to contradict me and say, well, you said that we have to be passionate about something. Yeah, I said you have to be passionate about something, but like I said that you don't have to do, you can't just sit there and just do what you like, right? So it's not going to happen most of the times. You're passionate about dropshipping mostly, and that's why you're taking this course. But if you're, I would say, excluding niches and saying, no, I'm not going to sell that product because I don't think it works for me. Unless it's a moral thing and it's a religious thing, for me, religiously, I cannot sell these leggings because I'm not okay with, I'm not going to say I'm not okay with people doing whatever they want, but I don't want to sell leggings. I don't want to be known as the dropshipper who made a lot of money selling leggings. That's not how I want to be known. Morally, I don't like that. If people want to buy leggings from somebody else, they can go and buy it. But I have to bear the responsibility that if I'm not making as much money as the next guy who's selling leggings, I should not be complaining, right? So also there's a responsibility. There's a sense of responsibility. So one other thing before we sum up with this lecture is you have to identify products that have the potential to make you as much as $5,000 a month. If you're not making $5,000 and above dropshipping, then I'm not going to say something is wrong, but you're not really making as much as you can, because other people, I can assure you, and I know a lot of people, one of my cousins actually is making more than $20,000 dropshipping only. And he took 2 years to actually get to that level, to understand how the business works and all of that. He struggled a lot, but he's currently making $20,000 plus dollars every single month. And so if you're making anywhere less than $5,000, then probably you should reconsider and you should actually up your game. There is a book that I'd like to recommend you. You'll find it in the resources section. It's a book by Paul McKenna, and the book's name is I Can Make You Rich. I'm going to leave you the link to the book in the description. Or the resources, you can actually go ahead and check it out. It's a very, very nice book. And the reason why I'd like to recommend you that book above every other book out there is because this book actually talks about the thermostat. And some people really have their thermostat set very low. So they believe they cannot make more than $2,000. And it's so hard to make more than $2,000 when you yourself don't believe that you can actually make more than $2,000. So there's such a thing as the thermostat that you need to fix first before actually really scaling this and making significant money with dropshipping.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the videos.